It's another day on the streets of Tehran, but behind the scenes, society is changing. For the past 2 years, a wave of defiance has been spreading across the country. Sogand, a musician and performer, defies the laws by singing without a hijab. A simple yet bold act in a country where religious laws are strictly enforced.
For the past 10 years, underground concerts have been on the rise. I know how they're organized because it was what I fought for. I organized concerts for female singers. Under the current regime, they can't obtain permits and struggle to find venues to perform in. And I provided them with that opportunity.
Like many artists, Sogand shares videos of herself singing on social media. She was emboldened in December when she saw a video of a famous Iranian singer step on stage without a hijab and perform a concert.
Look, your muscles are working here.
Her determination has inspired many young women to learn to sing and express themselves freely. Today, Sogand shares her passion by offering private lessons both online and in person.
When I watched Parastu Ahmadi's online concert, I was deeply moved from start to finish. Even now, I still feel very emotional about it. That was something we hadn't seen in years, something we worked so hard for. Her performance has immense significance. Since the woman life freedom movement, perspectives on women have changed. People respect us, they respect our choices. They applaud us, they say bravo for what we do, for our courage. They also congratulate me for supporting my students and for the lessons I give. Looking ahead, I have a lot of hope. I see the change, even if it may take years in our society, but I have faith in the future.
A few kilometers away, Majid runs an underground theater workshop. Until the age of 33, his name was Sarah. As an actor and transgender activist, he fights on two fronts, one of identity and one of artistic expression. In Iran, the regime enforces a strict binary norm. While gender transition is legal, it requires medical approval, and trans individuals still face deep societal stigmas.
Society's view of sexual minorities and trans people is overwhelmingly negative, especially towards trans women. In this patriarchal society, they're often degraded, associated with prostitution, and reduced to their sexuality.
Majid has also created an underground network to help the LGBTQ+ community shield themselves from a system that condemns them. His living room is where he holds secret gatherings, which have become a sanctuary of freedom. It's here where he tries to combat discrimination and misinformation.
راه حلم چیه؟ یعنی آیا من باید چون که عمل نکردم آیا باید هنوز پسرونه بیام بیرون؟
In some hospitals, they give us electroshock therapy, like they did to me 3 times. They also give us medication, convince us that we're sick. I have to educate young people. A psychologist shouldn't even have the authority to decide if we are trans or not. We're not sick.
In Iran, resistance can be done with protests on the streets or secretly in homes through music and the theater. For Sogand, Majid, and many others, being free to express themselves is an everyday act of resistance.